Today is day one of my spring cleaning. So I am focusing on the kitchen today. We are going to be deep cleaning it, and then I will have more videos coming out of each other room of my house. I decided to split it up so you didn't have one huge video you had to watch. So make sure that if you like this video, you subscribe and see how I deep clean the rest of my house for spring. So let's get started. I'm going to show you a little bit of where we're at and my plans and just some of the products I'm going to use, and then we're going to jump into cleaning. This is my baking area. So all of this down here is baking supplies, but I'm going to consider that pantry and do that when I do the rest of my pantry dining room area. I need to clean the top of our fridge. We are going to move the fridge and the stove out. I'm not going to clean the fridge and the freezer right now because those are going to be a different video. So just kind of some organization. We definitely need to clean the oven. In general, just kind of going through all the cupboards, cleaning out what we don't need, wiping them out, then trying to reorganize, wash the cabinets and the floors. And now I'm gonna get myself some iced tea because I don't drink coffee. So I'm gonna get that real quick and we will get started cleaning.
Here's just a quick look at the products that I am using. I have Dawn Power Wash and vinegar, baking soda, Inspire's Daisy's scent, microfiber cloths, Norwex cloths, sponge. And here's a sign that my husband made just so you all can see it instead of trying to read it backwards. It says, "Ain't nobody what knows the cow better than the butcher." I don't know, he got it from a movie or something. He thinks it's hilarious, and since he's a woodworker, he just makes any random sign he wants and it gets hung up in my house. So, in case you're wondering, that's what that says. This Dawn Power Wash, I'm really liking it. I hadn't tried it until recently, and I actually was very happy with how it turned out. So I haven't pulled out my fridge for at least a year, and so it's pretty bad back there. But really, I was shocked that it didn't have more toys and magnets and things back there. I think I picked up one toy, and then the rest was just dusty. Finally decided to cut that tag off that's been there every time I pulled the fridge out for the last 8-9 years and tried to dust it. So now I finally just cut it off.
There can't be no light if darkness don't exist. He never left my side. He showed me the way out of all the storms raging at the sea. He gave me back my life. I owe him everything. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord, forever and always. I rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord, always. He carried me to shore, held me through the pain. He loved me at my worst. I thank him every day. I will put him first, 'cause he did that for me. He sacrificed himself so I could find my peace. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord, forever and always. single day, 'cause he never left our sight. He showed us the way. Rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord forever and ever.
Alright, now I'm going to soak all of the grates for my oven, or for my stove, and the racks for the oven. I just sprayed them all with the power wash. I'm cleaning out the oven, just kind of giving it a good wipe now, and I'm spraying it with vinegar. And then I'm going to go over and just add some baking soda on there. It's usually my go-to cleaner for the oven and stuff, but you just have to make sure you get the baking soda rinsed out well, or else you'll have some whiteness left. It doesn't get everything off, especially of the glass, so I usually go in with a razor blade to get any real stuck on pieces and the grease off the glass part. But I couldn't find my razor blade, so I'm gonna have to go buy a new one. So did you know you can actually open up your oven door? I did not know that, and I was always wondering why it looked so dirty in there and how other people got it so clean. So I found out that you actually can just unscrew it and open it up and clean it. So I am going to do that. I don't do it in this video because since I was looking for a razor blade anyways and I couldn't find one, I decided that I would just wait for my husband to see if he had one and then have him get his tools out and help me with the oven. So I did not get it videoed.
Alright, it's time for me to go get a kid from school, so I'm actually going to spray some of the Dawn Power Wash in here and let it sit while I'm gone, and then I will re-wipe it out. I need to find a razor blade to get the rest of this, and then I need to figure out how to open this and clean the inside. But we'll do that when I get back.
And then these did not come clean either very well. I need to get something coarser. I need, before I've just used the razor blade, but I'm thinking that I'm going to try the new spin brush I had bought. I got it for the bathroom walls and, the tub walls and stuff. But I might go ahead and try it on these racks and see if it manages to scrub it enough, or else I'll have to get like a Brillo pad or a wire brush or something, because they were not coming clean even after I soaked them for a while with the power wash. But I don't have a big enough sink to actually soak them, so I might try to soak them in the bathtub with some soap and then do the spin brush and see how that goes.
Giving up on the stove right now. I cannot find my razor blade to scrape the glass, and since I have to do that later anyways, and to do the rest of the racks, because the racks have some that are stuck on, so I'll use a razor for that too. So since I'm going to wait on that, I'm just going to wait to open it because my husband can go find his tools easier and then he can help me with it. So if I have time, I will film that when we do it. But for right now, I'm giving up on the stove. So far we've done behind the fridge, behind the stove, all the stove and oven. I clean my microwave almost daily, so it doesn't really need done. Now we are going to move on to trying to clean out cabinets. We'll declutter a little bit, just mostly wiping things out and resetting things back in the way they're supposed to be. So let's go.
So this is kind of our cabinet that just has everything. We had to keep our knives up out of a drawer since we have a little one that can get into it, so our knives are stuck up there. This is where we keep all of our bread and peanut butter and syrup, and then all the coffee and tea, and then some of the bigger spices that don't fit in our spice drawer, and so it's just kind of a mess. We did buy a new tea maker, or we have a coffee maker that can make tea now. So I am going to store that little tea maker away now, and that kind of cleans up a little bit of an area that helps in this cupboard. So right now I'm just wiping everything down. I do have, it's not contact paper, what is it? It's just, you know, the non-slip stuff. It really needs replaced. So I am probably going to be doing that in the fall, is replacing the linings of these shelves. But for right now, I just wipe them down.
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind blow through my hair. Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I'm lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. In times that are changing and when hope is fading, I know I can turn to your embrace. 'Cause there's so much beauty under your heaven, and I'm grateful every day. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I'm lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I lean on you when I'm lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my
Here you can see my spice drawer. I decided not to pull out all the spices and wipe it out because it didn't really look that bad, and I didn't want to have to reorganize all my spices. So right now we're just doing the drawer that kind of have like our tongs and spatulas, things like that. And it also keeps up the knobs for our stove, because we do not keep the knobs on our stoves because we have little kids, and one of our boys, well, we have a couple with autism, but one of them is almost 5 and he tends to get in more trouble than the others, so we keep the knobs off. This is we actually use it as a medicine cabinet because we have, one of our sons has asthma, and so we always have to have a nebulizer in all of his treatments. We have another one that has, that's a chocolate I found. I have chocolate hidden up there, I was really excited. But we have another son with just gastro problems and stuff, so he has medications, and then we have just all the daily vitamins and Tylenols and everything. I have daily medications and things that we keep up there, so that is all up there. We also have the black little bin up there is full of Band-Aids and just little things that we might need. So instead of taking up a bunch of bathroom space, it's out in the kitchen, and then it helps me remember to give them their inhalers or whatever on when I'm supposed to. This little cabinet we kind of use just for, like, there's a coin jar, there's a couple little, like, goodie jars that have, like, mints or Tootsie Rolls, things like that. And the top we use for all of our waffles. This is our gingerbread waffle maker that the kids make me keep out all year because they like it. So that's kind of a random cover too, but it works. This is our junk drawer. I do try to keep it organized, but it gets messy quickly. So I do use all these little pencil organizers. I got them from the dollar store, so they are really useful. I actually use them in a number of places in my house. And then I think that other one, I don't know where I got it from, that has all the little compartments. I'm guessing Walmart or Target. So, but this drawer definitely gets dirty more than others. So I do clean this drawer probably at least every 2 months to try to keep it from getting horrible. The biggest problem is all the pens and pencils just get shoved in there, and so we try to keep up on it. What kind of things do you guys keep in your junk drawer? Do you keep like a little bit of everything? Do you have specific things? I feel like we have a little bit of everything in there. We even have like hair ties, so if I'm working in the kitchen, I can have hair ties. We have mace just in case. That's still in a package, so it's useful. We have pens and pencils, so that way if a kid needs it while they're working on homework at the table, they have them. We have also glue and tape for that same reason. But then we have extra batteries and chip clips and Sharpies and all the extra keys.
It's time for a lunch break and I have to take my daughter to work. So we are going with the two oldest and the baby to go pick up some lunch since the kitchen's a mess. And then I'll be back. Diego. We picked up lunch. Baby obviously needs a nap. He's getting kind of sad and cranky. So and I have to go get kids before too long. So I am going to not film the rest of me cleaning the insides of the cupboards because I'm sure you guys have seen half of it, so you know what to expect. So I'm going to do that really fast without filming it, and then I will jump back in and probably do the outside of the cabinets, and we'll move on to the sink and stuff before we get to the floors, if I have time. So here we go.
So I'm just putting all of the stove back together, and then I'm starting to wipe down the cabinets. When we first moved in, I had to scrub these cabinets. They were so gross. They were just solid grease, especially anywhere that you could tell that they had touched it with their hands. So if you see like pretty much all the corners, especially on the top cabinets where they would have been touched, it is actually, I had to scrub so much to get the gunk and grease and grime off that it took off some of the finish. So where you see lighter spots on the corners, that's because I had to scrub so much. Hopefully one day we'll refinish these cabinets, but man, that was a lot. I'm going through with baking soda and getting into those crevices with that new tool that I bought from Walmart. It was just it's got brushes, and then it's got some little scrapey, like, I don't even know what to call it, but it was very useful. So I think it would have been better if I would have made a paste of baking soda and water and then let it sit on there for a little bit, then scrubbed it. It probably would have worked a little better, and then wiped down the whole cabinets. But really, I had forgot I'd bought that tool and was going to try it until after I'd already wiped down the counters, or wiped down the cabinets. So now I'm just refilling all of our soaps, dish soaps, hand soap. I bought a new hand soap dispenser since I knew we were out. My husband made this little, little soap holder for us. It's wood and resin, and he made it where it fits over my sink, so if water gets in there, it just actually drips into the sink. It works nice. So when I go to fill this up, I actually spill soap all over the outside of it. So now I have to wipe up all the soap. This sink, I do not know how to keep it looking clean. Like when I scrub it and it's wet, it looks amazing. It's this black, nice sink. But as soon as it dries, no matter what I've used to clean it, it looks like it has a white film on it. So if anybody has ideas of how to clean this black sink to keep it looking clean, I'm all for it. Please share in the comments, because it looks horrible once it dries all the time. This is the best my kitchen has looked for probably since last spring cleaning. And then I did have time to get it mopped before I had to go get other bits. Oh, I bought new, well, I didn't just buy them. Every year I buy a whole set of, 12 tea towels and just regular hand towels. And then I split them up halfway through the year. So like in fall, I'll bring out 6 of each, and then in spring, I'll do the same thing. So
all right, I am done with the kitchen, except for the things that I said I was gonna wait on, like finding the razor blade and the tools to open the oven, things like that. So I did pull this out and clean it because I had totally forgot about the whole front of the fridge. So I did do that, but I didn't film it since I'm running out of space on my phone. So I hope that this was motivating and that it got you started on your spring cleaning. And let me know if this is the type of video you like, if you'd rather see it sped up more or slowed down more, or whether you'd rather see more, I don't know, more zoomed in things. I don't know. Just share with me what you like, and I will work on trying to make these videos better. Like I said, I've just started doing these and I'm learning as we go. So, and my kitchen is very small, and trying to film in it is hard. So hopefully the other rooms will be easier and won't be such awkward angles and as dark. This is the darkest room in my house. So hopefully the next videos that are coming out will be brighter and have better view of what we're doing. So I don't know how often I'm going to post a video. I'm at least once a week, but I think I'm going to try to get 2 out a week right now because of all the spring cleaning, and I want to get it all done and get it out. So it's motivating for you guys as you get started on your spring cleaning. So make sure you're subscribed and go ahead and come back and see the next videos. Thanks.